Hi guys, I'm Rico Sason, a former student of Kapalong College of Agriculture Sciences and Technology and taking the program of BS Ed, major in Mathematics. In this video, we will discuss about the basic rules of differentiation. We will only include the following: the constant rule, power rule, product rule, quotient rule, and chain rule. So now guys, I will teaching the basic rules of differentiation. Isa sa basic rule is ang constant rule, kung saan ito ang d with respect to x of c is equals to 0. Yung c is any constant, lahat ng real numbers, katulad ng whole numbers, natural numbers, like that. So in example is d with respect to x of 5 is equals to 0. So ganun lang kadali. Like f prime of 5 is equals to 0. So, yun lang yung constant rule. So, next rule in the basic rules of differentiation is the power rule, where states that f of x is equals to x to the power of n, where n is not equal to 0. And f prime of x is equals to n times x to the power of n minus 1. Ang derivative ng f of x is, pag power rule, ay magiging ganito. Kapag naka-form siya ng may exponent, is gagawin nyo is, ibababa nyo yung n, tapos yung n sa ibabaw ay maminusan mo lang ng 1. For example, f of x is x raised to 10. So, pag kukunin natin yung power rule is, gagamitin natin yung f of prime of x is equals to, ibababa lang yung 10, copy the x, then 10 minus 1, according to this formula we said, then f prime of x is equals to 10 x raised to 9. So, ganun lang ka-basic yung power rule. So, the next rule is the product rule. This is one of the basic rules of differentiation, where mayroong d with respect to x, f of x times g of x is equals to f prime of x times g of x plus f of x times g prime of x. So, meron tayong example dito, where h of x is equals to 3x plus 2 times 2x raised to 4 minus 8. Ang una natin gagawin is, kukunin natin yung value ng f of x, tapos g of x, tapos i-derive natin sila. Tapos, andito na tayo sa f of x, where is 3x plus 2. Then, kunin natin yung f prime of x, where the constant 3, so magiging 1 yung x, so mayroon 3, or apply the constant rule, so magiging 0 na ito. So f of prime of x is 3. Susunod naman sa g of x. G of x na may 2x raised to 4 minus 8, where i-derive natin is 4, ibababa natin, i-times natin sa 2 is 8. So, x raised to 4 minus 1 is 3. So, apply the constant rule. So, magiging 0 tong 8. So, we have g prime of x is equals to 8x raised to 3. So, mayroon na. Kompleto na natin upang makuha na natin yung sa formula. So, here, we have h prime of x. So, f prime of x is 3. 3 times g of x. 2x raised to 4 minus 8. So, plus f of x. So, meron tayong 3x plus 2. Tapos, g prime of x, meron tayong 8x raised to 3. So, do the math. Then, ita-times natin to. Distributive property. So, 3x raised to 4, negative 24. Tapos, dito is 3x times 8x raised to 3 is 24x raised to 4. Plus 16 pala, 8 times 2, so 16x raised to 3. So, meron na tayo is, so simplify natin, 6, same term sila, so 30x raised to 40, plus 16x raised to 3, then minus 24, so negative 24. So, meron tayong, ang derivative ng h of x na ganito, 3x plus 2 times 2x raised to 4 minus 8 is h prime of x is equals to 30x raised to 4 plus 16x raised to 3 minus 24. Ganun lang yung ginagawa ng product rule. So, andito na naman tayo sa next rule is the quotient rule, where d with respect to x, f of x over g of x. So, is equals to, mayroon silang pagkakahawig ng product rule sa formula. So, g of x times f prime of x minus f of x times g prime of x all over g of x squared. Yung pagkakaiba lang nila is naging minus to, tapos may over g of x squared. So, may example tayong h of x, 5x to the raised to 3 minus 2x over x. So, pareha pa rin sa product rule ang gagawin natin. Kukunin natin yung f of x tapos g of x. So, f of x is 5x raised to 3 minus 2x. Tapos, ang derivative niya ay, so 3 times 5 is 15. 3 minus 1 is 2. So, 15x raised to 2. Ito constant. So, nagiging 2 kasi 1 yung x. Tapos, g of x is x. I-derive natin. So, sa rule na nabasa natin. So, magiging 1 lang yun. Tapos, i-substitute na natin yung formula dito. So, h prime of x is equals to g of x, x, times f prime of x, so 15x squared minus 2, minus f of x, so 5x raised to 3 minus 2x times g prime of x. So, g prime of x is 1 all over g of x to the power of 2. So, x squared. Tapos, sa baba, i-distribute natin. Tapos, so, makakuha natin dito is 15x raised to 3 na. Tapos, dito is minus 2x. Minus, so magiging 1, constant lang yan. So, ganito, all over. Tapos, do the math na tayo. So, i-distribute natin yung negative kasi meron yung invisible na 1 dito. So, magiging positive yung 2x. Tapos, crash out kasi negative dito. Tapos, positive, magiging parang 0. So, combine like terms. So, magiging 10x. Positive 10x kasi mas malaki yung 15 over, so andito na. So, 10x raised to 3 all over x squared. So, simplify, cancel, wala to. So, x raised to 1 or x. So, magiging 10 of x. So, ang derivative ng h of x is equals to 5x raised to 3 minus 2x all over x is h prime of x is equals to 10x. Ganun ang quotient rule. So, the last rule nga na ituturo ko is the chain rule. Ang chain rule ay may pagkapareho sa power rule. Kung nakikita nyo sa video ko. So, d with respect to x is f of x raised to the n. So, para siyang power rule. Kaso, meron siyang f of x. So, may function sa loob. So, x is equals to n times function sa loob. So, sa ibabaw is n minus 1. So, same sa power rule. Pero may dinagdag sa gilid times f prime of x. F prime sa loob ng function. So, example, h of x is equals to 5x raised to 3 minus 3x raised to 2. So, raise, all over raise sa 5. Hindi pala all over, raise pala sa 5 lahat. So, andito na i-apply natin yung chain rule. So, h prime of x is equals to 5x raised to 3 minus 3x raised to 2. So, raised to 5 ang lahat. Dito is i-apply na itong chain rule. So, 5, ibababa natin. Isulat natin yung function ng x. So, yung 5 is, maminusan natin ng 1. So, 5 function. Tapos, 4 times f prime of x. So, ito yung x sa loob. 5x raised to 3 minus 3x raised to 2. So, i-derive natin siya sa power rule. Tapos, so 3 times 5, 15. 3 minus 1, 2. So, 15x raised to 2 minus 3 times 2 is 6. Tapos, 2 minus 1 is 1. So, x. So, meron tayong 15x raised to 2 minus 6x. So, ilalagay natin dito. So, ito na yung sagot. Pero, i-arrange natin para mas maganda tignan. So, 5 times 5x raised to 3 minus 3x raised to 2. So, raised to 4 times 15x raised to 2 minus 6x. So, ganun lang yung chain rule. Thank you guys for watching the video. Kablo ko nga gihap to ninyong so then tapos so gilista na nang kudahan tanan nang gipang balik-balik. So gyud to pinakadaghan. Thank you guys.